Welcome to my class. In this video, we shall be deriving the quadratic formula, also known as the almighty formula, even though I don't know or see why it should be called the almighty formula. Okay, now please, what is the quadratic formula all about? It is x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So this formula comes from the general quadratic equation, which is given as ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, and we shall be using this to obtain the formula. Okay, so what do we do? The first step we shall be taking will be to divide ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 by a on both sides, okay, to maintain that balance. And that would mean dividing each term by a, the coefficient of x squared, so I'll end up having this plus c equals 0, because 0 divided by a is 0. Okay, now bringing what remains here, x squared plus b over ax plus c over a equals 0. What will now be my next step? My next step will be to make the left hand side to appear to be an incomplete quadratic expression. An incomplete quadratic expression is any quadratic expression lacking the component of the constant term. So this is your constant term. C over a is a constant term here. I'm going to move it over to the right hand side, making the left hand side appear incomplete. So that will be my next step. So this gives me x squared plus b over ax equals minus c over a. So now we now have the incomplete quadratic expression x squared plus b over ax on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have the constant minus c over a. So what do we do to make this left hand side, which is incomplete, a complete square? For us to make that happen, we have to use the completing the square rule. Completing the square rule states that for you to make an incomplete quadratic expression to become complete, it means that you need to add the square of half the coefficient of x, and the coefficient of x here is b over a. So b over a is the coefficient of x. Half of it means b over a times 1 over 2, and that will give us b over 2a. Now the square of half the coefficient of x is the square of b over 2a, which will give us b squared over 4a squared. Now for this incomplete quadratic expression to become complete, the one you have on the left hand side, you must be adding b squared over 4a squared according to the completing the square rule. So what I'm going to do next will be x squared plus b over ax plus b squared over 4a squared. Okay, so I've added that, so it makes the left hand side a complete square. I'm going to show you why. And then to the right hand side, I'm going to add b squared over 4a squared. Now let's come over here. So please take note that the completing the square rule is a more or less a complex case of what you already know. 4 is a complete square because it can be written as 2 squared. So also is 9, which can be written as 3 squared. Now once you obey the completing the square rule by adding to the incomplete quadratic expression the square of half the coefficient of x, it now means the last line, the left hand side of the last line, can now be written as x plus b over 2a all squared. Now please, after this class or after watching this video, you can check the expansion of this to see that it will give you what we have on the left hand side, and this will be equal to, let's rearrange the right hand side, b squared over 4a squared minus c over a. So if you make x plus b over 2a the subject of formula, it will end up giving you on the right hand side plus or minus square root of what you have over here on the right hand side. So the LCM of 4a squared and a is 4a squared. 4a squared into 4a squared will give you 1. 1 times b squared will give you b squared, minus a into 4a squared is 4a, and 4a times minus c will give you minus 4ac. So now let's move over to making x the subject of formula. If you make x the subject of formula, you're going to have minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared according to sorts all over the square root of 4a squared, which is 2a. Now taking the LCM, you end up discovering that the LCM is 2a, and 2a into 2a is 1. 1 times minus b is minus b, plus or minus 2a into 2a is 1, and 1 times the square root of b squared minus 4ac will give you the square root of b squared minus 4ac, which is the quadratic formula above. And until some other time, please do well to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow my Facebook page. I'll be seeing you some other time. Stay blessed.